8 F1 drivers you never knew raced at Le Mans. With the 24 Hours of Le Mans 2021 just around the corner, I thought what better way to celebrate the best endurance race on the planet than by telling you about some F1 drivers who actually took part in the famous race. If you've never watched it, try to, even if it's not for the full 24 hours. It's mesmerising. Here are some F1 drivers you never knew took part in Le Mans. Jensen Button. 2009 champ JB gave Le Mans a go in 2018, 2 years after he left F1. He was signed up by SMP Racing because he wanted to have a crack at it. They had the pace to match their rivals but unfortunately retired with an engine issue. That's Jensen's only Le Mans venture so far, but in some other endurance races for SMP he did better, getting a podium at the 6 Hours of Shanghai later on. Maybe one day he'll come back for another go. Michael Schumacher. Yep, any excuse to get my darling Schumi in a video. And here it is. In 1991, Michael competed in his only Le Mans, and he nearly won it. He drove for the Sauber Mercedes team, and his car was trading for the lead all through the night with the team's other entry, but in the morning they had a gearbox problem and had to spend 9 laps fixing the car. As you can imagine, 9 laps is a very long time, so they lost the race, 7 laps down. Without that issue, maybe, just maybe, Schumi would have won it. Sad times. Juan Pablo Montoya. Montoya is one of those drivers who just cannot get enough of racing and has had pretty much a go at everything, and been quick every time too. He's won the Indy 500 and the Monaco Grand Prix, so Le Mans is the only thing left on the list for the elusive Triple Crown. He's raced in the second class category LMP2 twice and is back this year. He's done very well in what's an unbelievably competitive field, and in 2018 he came third in class. Can Juan take 1 or 2 steps closer to P1? Antonio Giovinazzi. It's not surprising you didn't know Antonio did Le Mans. It's hard enough seeing him during actual F1 races. During the time after he left F2 and before his full-time F1 drive, Antonio was involved in the Ferrari GT team at Le Mans. He was racing well, in the podium positions, but eventually finished 5th in class. Stoffel Vandoorne. Vandoorne was straight into Le Mans after he left F1. He took over Jensen Button's seat at SMP after Button left to focus on his family, and at Stoffel's first Le Mans he finished in 3rd place on the overall podium. Only the all-powerful Toyota cars were ahead of him and his teammates. Stoff is back again in 2021, racing for the Jota team with F2 driver Sean Galeo and Formula E rival Tom Blomqvist in the LMP2 class. God, that last name's a mouthful. Paul Resta. Resta has had a couple of goes at Le Mans, and last year he only went and won it. I mean, he won in the LMP2 class, but a victory is still a victory. Resta is racing again in LMP2 in 2021 and is going to join the new Peugeot hypercar entry in 2023, which I am very jealous of. Those cars look mega. Bruce McLaren. When he wasn't starting an F1 legacy, Bruce was racing all over the place. He took part in Le Mans 7 times alongside F1 and was selected as one of the drivers to race for Ford in their legendary fight against Ferrari in the 60s. Bruce and teammate Chris Amon, another F1 great, were the crew who took Ford's first win in 1966 after crossing the line first while they tried to get a photo finish with their teammates. As a team, McLaren won Le Mans in 1995 with their McLaren F1 road car and are weighing up a return to the top class as we speak. Graham Hill. Graham is the only driver ever to achieve the historic Triple Crown of motorsport, the Monaco Grand Prix, Indy 500 and Le Mans. It's an incredible achievement, and the fact that he's the only one proves how hard it is. He's raced at Le Mans 10 times, failing to finish most of them, but eventually in 1972, on his final try, he won. There you have it, 8 F1 drivers who have taken part in the Le Mans 24 Hours. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comment section below.